Hello everyone, I am Chase at Rocky Mountain ATVMC, and this is our 2019 Dual Sport and Adventure Cold Weather Glove Buyer's Guide. So if you are one of the riders that refuses to let cold weather stop you from having a good time on your bike, well, you have come to the right place. Today we want to show you 5 gloves that we feel do a great job of keeping your hands nice and warm and dry on those cold weather rides. So today we're going to go through, we're going to talk about 5 different gloves. I'm going to briefly cover the key features and the highlights of all of these gloves and let you know what separates them from the rest and why we put them into our top 5. And this should give you a really good starting point. Now just remember, gloves are an apparel item, which means that they qualify for our fit guarantee. If you buy any glove at Rocky Mountain, if you're not happy with the sizing or the fitment, send them back to us in brand new, unused condition. We want to make sure that you get the size and the fitment that you are looking for, so we give free shipping both ways on your first exchange. So the first glove in our lineup, this is the Cold Tex 3.0 coming from Tourmaster. Now just keep in mind that as I go through and I talk about these, we're going to actually be working our way up in price. So with the Cold Tex 3.0, you're going to be right around $60. This is going to be a really good option for riders that are looking for a glove that has a lot of insulation. In fact, you can have 200 grams of DuPont thin slate insulation throughout the glove. So it's going to do a great job of keeping your hands warm in those really cold conditions. You are also going to be fully waterproof with this. Full gauntlet style, you can see you've got this Velcro closure tab up here on the back of the hand, or excuse me, the back of the arm. As you work your way down, just keep in mind with this glove, you're getting a lot of insulation, but not a lot of protection. So you got a little bit of padding here over top the knuckles. You're not going to have any here over the fingers. But if you look at the palm, what I like, especially at this price point, you're going to have a full goatskin leather palm as well as the thumb. And you are going to see you have a little bit of padding here on the heel of the hand as well. So again, that's the Cold Tex 3.0, lots of insulation. So moving on from the Cold Tex 3.0, you now have the Aurora 2 coming from Fly. So again, another full gauntlet glove. Now you're going to be fully waterproof, not as much insulation as we saw with that Cold Tex 3.0, but you are going to get a bump up when it comes to protection. So with this, what I like is, again, full gauntlet, but underneath here, feature I like, you have this neoprene liner that actually goes around the arm, so it gives it a little bit better seal. So that's going to go underneath the jacket, and then the actual cuff is going to go over top the jacket. You see you've got this cinch cord here to help cinch that down. But with the Aurora 2, you have this textile material on the back of the hand. You got a cinch strap here around the wrist. This is the upgrade in protection I was talking about. You've now got this nice padding here over top your knuckles. You've got that here too as well on your first 2 fingers. And also what I like too is you got a lot of reflective piping that's built into this. Now looking at the palm, full genuine leather palm. You can see you've got that on the thumb as well. You've got some reinforcements stitched in there. You're going to notice on the heel of the hand, or on the heel of that gauntlet, you've got nice big padding here as well. Now, like I said, not as much insulation as you're getting with that Cold Tex 3.0. You're going to have 115 grams of insulation on the top, and you're going to have 20 grams in the palm area. Now, from the Aurora 2.0, we've got the Tempest coming from Scorpion. So a quick note on fitment with the Tempest glove. Does run a little bit small. So if you were right between sizes on gloves, with this I would recommend going up 1 size. I typically wear a size medium in just about every glove. With these, I would actually really consider going up to a size large. Now with this, you've got the waterproof high pour lining on the inside. Again, full gauntlet glove, but you'll notice, like we saw with that Aurora 2, that you do have, if I can get it here, a separate liner on the inside, or a separate cuff to give a little bit better seal. You'll also notice that on these outside cuff, that you've got these eyelets here. So if any water were to accumulate between those 2 cuffs, you've got these eyelets here to help that water drain out. So that's a feature that I'm a fan of. Again, cinch strap here on the bottom of the wrist. Looking at the back of the hand, you've got this nice stretch material on the back, so it gives good mobility with the glove. You can see some reflectivity built in. A little bit of an upgrade in my opinion when it comes to protection. Instead of just having a soft foam over top the knuckles, you now have a nice hard plastic protector there instead. Again, you got a little bit of padding here on your fingers. Looking at the palm, full goatskin leather construction, but what I like about the palm on this glove is you have a lot of silicone. You've got it on all your fingers as well as the palm. So, you know, if you were to get caught in some rain, your controls, they can get pretty slippery with gloves on. So having that silicone is just going to give a little bit added grip in those wet conditions. And looking at the palm here, you can see that you are going to have some padding there as well. And what I also like is that here on your pinky, you're going to have some added reinforcement there on the outside of the hand as well. You just got to remember that when it comes to going down, that's typically the most, prone area for you to catch or slide your hands is going to be on the outside, on that pinky area. So I like to see that they added that reinforcement there. Also, you're going to have a squeegee on the left and right hand. So I like that. So it gives you an option as a rider of what hand you want to use to actually squeegee the shield on your helmet. Another thing I like about this glove, you have 100 grams of insulation on the back of the hand, but Scorpion didn't put any insulation on the palm, and the reason for that is for riders that use heated grips. So not having any insulation there is just going to help that heat get through the glove into the rider's hand a little bit better than if you were to have any insulation in the palm area. So again, that's the Tempest coming from Scorpion. Now moving on from the Scorpion, we've got the Inversion Pro coming from Climb. So we all know Climb, known for making very high quality, very technical gear. Now with the Inversion Pro, what you need to know is that this glove is not going to be waterproof like the rest of the gloves in the lineup. There's no insulation, but what you are getting is the Gore Windstopper liner. So this glove is 100% windproof. So I wouldn't really think of this glove as a true winter glove. Think of, late fall, maybe early spring when the temperatures get pretty low in the morning or maybe the evening time and you want to block that wind. This is what that glove is going to do for you. Now you notice here, you've got this Poron XRD padding over top the knuckles, so very high quality impact foam there. A little bit of padding on the fingers. Looking at the palm here, you're going to have Pittard's Armor Tan leather. So this is a leather that Climb uses, very high quality, extremely durable, also very, very comfortable. You're not going to have much break-in time with this glove at all. And you'll notice what's unique is that the leather actually rolls up and over the fingers. So that's a creature comfort. So you're not going to have stitching on the fingers. So you're not going to have any stitching digging into your fingers potentially. Now with this glove also what I like, even though you're not getting that insulation or waterproofing, what is nice is that it does have a nice thin feel to it. So of all the gloves on the table, this is going to give the most feel on the grips as well as the controls when you are wearing it. So that's, again, the Inversion Pro from Climb. All right, so the last glove in our lineup, this is the Summit 2 H2O coming from Revit. So it's going to be the premium offering in our lineup. You're going to be around 150 bucks, but a lot of features here that we really like. So first off, full gauntlet style, you can see here with the strap here to cinch it down. What I like about this, you've got your Velcro tab, but you also have the cinch cord here attached. So when you put this glove on, what you want to do is take this tab, pull it out and away from the wrist, and then secure it down. And by doing that, gives a really good seal around the rider's arm. On the back here, you can see you've got a 4-way stretch Kevlar material, so great durability. On the knuckles here, you're going to get their 3D C-Soft impact foam. So we see Revit use that C-Soft impact protection a lot. That's what you're getting here over top the knuckles. You've got some padding here on your 2 middle fingers. Looking at the palm, goatskin leather construction, you can see you've got some reinforcement stitched in there. But a feature here that I really like that we haven't seen on any of the other gloves yet is here you have this palm slider made from a very hard TPU. So again, like we talked about, this is the most prone area to go down and slide on. So that is going to be a big safety feature by having that palm slider there. Now lastly, again, you're going to be waterproof. There's not going to be any insulation in the glove. You do have a fleece lining inside. But what I like though is that they're using that Hydrotex waterproof liner, but instead of being a separate liner inside the glove, it's actually bonded to the glove itself. So putting it on, it just has a little bit better fit in my opinion. It's a little bit better feel on the bike as well as the controls by having that waterproof liner actually bonded to the glove itself. So that is going to be the Summit 2 H2O coming from Revit. All right, so last glove on the table to finish it all off, we've got the Tourmaster Synergy heated gloves. So when it comes to cold weather, if you're looking for the best way possible to keep your hands warm and comfortable, then a heated glove is going to be the way to go. Now with the Tourmaster Synergy, the reason that we like these, great construction, but they are battery operated. So for a rider that's looking for a heated glove where they don't have to wire into their bike and they just want to have battery operation, this is going to be the way to go. There are other heated gloves that do wire into your bike so you don't have to worry about battery life, but we like the idea of being able to just run the gloves and not have to worry about any wiring. So with this glove, they have in 2 different options. You have the leather and the textile. So the difference between the two is they're both going to have a goatskin leather palm, but on the back of the hand, the textile is going to have a textile and spandex mixture of material, whereas with the full leather version, you can see the back of the hand is going to be all leather. But both of them are going to have the Hypora waterproof liner, fit true to size, very comfortable glove. You also have 80 grams of insulation on the inside as well. Dual gauntlet closure. Now the way these work is pretty slick. So the battery, it's going to come with 2 batteries and a charger. So the battery actually just fits right inside this pocket right here on the gauntlet. So you plug the battery in, slide it into that pocket, and then to turn the glove on, you actually just press down on this button here on the top, hold it down for a couple seconds. You'll see a red light come on, that's your high setting. You have 4 different heat settings that you can go through once you have these powered on. Now, as far as battery life goes, you're gonna be just over 2 hours on the high setting. You're gonna be about 8 hours of battery life on that low setting. So overall, rock solid glove, and you can pick up extra batteries for these if you do want to. So again, if you're looking for a heated glove where you don't have to wire into your bike, it's gonna be battery operated, the Tourmaster Synergy is gonna be an awesome choice. All right, so there you have it. Those are some of our top picks for cold weather dual sport and adventure gloves. If you have any questions or any comments about any one of the gloves that we talked about today, leave your comments below. We'll get your questions answered. To pick up your next set, it's really simple. Just click on the link at the end of this video. Don't forget that orders over $75 ship free. If If you like this buyer's guide, well, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. That's going to keep you up to date on the latest gear guides, product reviews, and how-to videos that we're constantly filming. I am Chase. We'll see you on the trails.